Right then guys, don't look at the mad hair, slightly thinning. Oh. Hey, I'm nearly 49 by the way. I look it now because I've just woken up. Let me have a shave for the next video and you're gonna go, shit the bed. Right, what we're doing now, it's the day after I put the complete pond detox in. Hang on, let me put you down by here. So I was on the phone to Frank yesterday, and the guy that developed this with him was saying probably the cause of what's going on in my pond is the filter had such a load on it before where all the fish is in there that basically my filter started to die. Oh, isn't that sad? Because if you remember, I had some fish in there up to about 70 cm, so they haven't been in there for a while now, but I have had a fair few tozai. And even though I'm feeding quite a lot of food, the fish are still not producing the waste that this is capable of. So I don't mind that really, it is what it is. So when I get the new tozai, as they grow, this filter is more than capable of putting 50 tozai in there and growing them to knee size. I know it is. I've seen it done in the UK with other people, and I've also seen it in Japan. So what we're going to do is we are going to put another 250 grams of complete pond detox. That's twice I've hit it on the button. 250, just like that. So we are going to put the second dose. This is 24 hours after. Well, it's not 24 hours. Basically, Frank said, the guy who actually is the boffin about this, said that's what's happening to my filter. He goes, tell him to put another dose in tomorrow, and then another dose in 2 days time, and then one a week. So I think that is the most efficient way to do this. So where do we mix this up? That's right, in the middle in there. Love getting myself in my hand in something wet and warm in the morning and shaking it around. So yeah, that's the score. Let's have a little look at the pond quick. I can't be long because I have to go to work. There we are then guys, so it's not a miracle at the moment. It's still obviously a bit murky, but I know the water makeup, you know, kind of inside, there's not going to be any toxins in there and all that kind of stuff now, which is really good for the fish. So let's turn the lights off. Ignore that. So what are we, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday I'm going to put another dose in. I've actually got a reasonable sized pond, 5,000 gallons. It's not small, is it? But it's not big. That's what I say to all the girls. But yeah, hopefully now we can get that looking ship and sharp and shape in. Oh, you know what I mean. Ready for Friday's little trip to Retford. And when I am, oh, I tell you what, I'm going to do a nice update of the new studio on this as well. Thinking about putting two big yellow monkeys on the swing doors. That'd be quite nice. Or maybe yeah, we'll see. Right then guys. Day after the problem with the pond. Oh no, this is the evening after. I've done a little video already, haven't I? But what I have found is, in the back of my old studio, before I leave, I really want to cash in on something that I've been watching growing all the way through the winter. And it's this stuff. Now, mind your own business is bloody gorgeous. I did have a lovely one over there and loads in the shower. But in the dry spell, it does actually kill off a little. But what I've got in here is me and my mate Freaky has got loads of it. Now, there is a couple of cigarette butts in there, I'm not going to lie, which is absolutely gross. However, and some other reeds. But what I'm going to do is have a little look at this now, as you can see dandelions, and put it all over that side and pack some in the shower. See if we can really get it going this winter. Because this moisture in here is perfect for it. I've got one extremely slippery board. Shall I get two? I'm going to get two. There's two extremely slippery boards. So what I'm going to do now is set my camera on the fence there and watch me put this up there because, well, just in case I fall in. I mean, as you can see, the pond is still a bit cloudy. Sorry if you can see a bit of ass crack. I'll do my belt up, but that's the first bit in. So that should really blossom like that section there. Huh?
What are you doing?
I'm putting some stuff in my pond.
Where did you find that?
Around the back of my telly shop.
Really?
Whoa. Whoa. So they should all go like that over there.
That's beautiful. Oh my goodness, what, like that?
Yeah, so it's that.
That is stunning. What is that?
Mind your own business.
What, it's actually called Mind Your Own Business?
Yeah. You can find it in really damp areas. Now I've got to get in here on Friday.
Why?
Make sure the drains are really low.
What, you actually got to get in?
Yeah, next on Friday because I'm getting new fish, about 40 fish about that big.
Yeah.
So I've got to make sure the drains,
Yeah.
make sure they're tapped down so they can't escape basically.
Are you going to do a grow pond?
No, all the little ones are going to go in here this time.
It's Lee's birthday soon, isn't it?
Ah, 62!
62, so young. That's so cool. Wait, so where did you get Mind Your Own Business?
But literally just down the back of where I parked my van behind my studio.
Really?
Yeah, it just grows. There's some in the back end.
Definitely got heroin in it.
So there's some. There's bits of.
Legal.
This will all go off though, but like it's yeah, you can find this anywhere. If you plant it, look, it goes like that.
That's beautiful, isn't
It's
it?
been there for a year or so.
Life quickly, life without it. Bang.
Yeah. I might try to put this into my net.
Oh.
I'll get over there. That.
What need to try?
No, is it because I don't want to wreck the other stuff?
Lee's filming for his YouTube. Hello. Back from the dead. Hello.
Oh, first go.
Can we do it again? Well done, lad.
Wow. Oh. I hope that thoroughly entertained you for 7.5 minutes. That last little bit of a mind your own business go web go action was perfect. Look at this. There we are. That's where the last go web go landed. So I've got that bit there. So hopefully that bit is going to turn into that. And I have put loads and loads in there. So I don't know. It was free. Let's see if we can make a beautiful looking ecosystem there. But I've always looked at that just massive and green, and that is absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Such a lovely plant, and to be honest, the fish love, like, well actually, no they don't, because look, that's all in the water and they don't really touch it that much. Let's get these boards up. This goddamn thing I couldn't find for about a week, but now I have. Oh, by the way, can you remember on my last video I was on about redoing Yasmin's room? Yeah, it's all black now. Even the floor. Nice. Lots of condensation now from the dryer. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do in here now is, that's my bike car. Oh, wrong way, lefty loosey, righty tighty, isn't it? I'm doing it with my wrong hand. So that's my bicarb, so stay there. I got gifted this by, excuse me, UK Koi Supply Limited. In the summer, I haven't used it. I don't know if it's got a sell by date or something like that. But it's 5 litres. Might be interesting to use for putting new toes on, so I'll leave that there. Double check though it hasn't got a use by date. What I'm going to do now is give this in here. Hang on 1 minute, guys. Just a bit of a squirt around. One of my amalgam lights is gone. This one here, but there's still one working. But I'm just going to give it a bit of a squirt around in there and make sure she's all okay. Just a general little clean, that's all I do. Every now and again. Try not to go too mad. Jesus, woman. Rightio. Yeah, just a bit of a clean down, bit of a squirt. Everyone loves a squirt, and they clean most of the pool there, still a little bit, but you know, it's a bit better. Just been cleaning this over and over again, good old few times. Go on, get that piece of poo down, get that piece of poo down. Yes. What are you looking at? Yeah. Temperature and pH pretty much is the same. Everything's all the same. So, oh, let's hope this roots. Oh, in the back. I didn't put that up there, but that is amazing, isn't it? When mind your own business is proper on the flourish, it is awesome. It's so delicate. If I chuck even, I don't know, a Smartie at that, it would literally just collapse down. It is so puffy and airy. Like Bob Ross's fringe. You know what? I literally am going to attempt this bonsai sometime soon. Put some mind your own business on it. Ooh. Right, here we are then, guys. So, just leave this now. Leave it what it's got to do. In fact, I might no, just leave it run like it's running, and then we'll see what the water parameters are all like now in the next few days. But I'm sure it's going to be golden. Like I said, I know it sounds stupid, but you know, like when you smell that water, or you know, I don't advise you to taste it, but you can, you know, you can actually, you can literally smell. I wouldn't say taste, but you can definitely smell when something's untoward on the old pond front, and this is still lovely water. So it's just got a bit of the old Japanese mud pond vibe at the moment. Oh. Different day, same hoodie, different t-shirt, different trousers, different socks, but the same pants. My birthday pants. I don't wear them, waste of time. I've always swung low, well, about 2 1/4 inches, so I'll leave it that way. Pond still hasn't cleared up. I'm just going to put my 3rd dose in now. It has actually got clearer, but I am going to put my 3rd dose in now. And like I said, this pond total detox doesn't actually, well, I don't know what it does, but I know it takes crap out of the water. That's all I'm interested in. So here we are. Let's get this. Let's get that. Right, what's going on here? Something's going on. Ah, look. We are then, guys. Weird. Like I said, sometimes that drum doesn't trigger to clean. And I really don't know why. Which obviously then starves the bio and the flow of the pond. You can see the level is down now. And this was right down just now, which really annoys me. I think that I've just cleaned the probes, but I don't know. Yeah, that happens all the time. It's because the probes are dirty. So you know, like all, especially when you do a PP treatment, you get all that brown gunk that coats everything. And when those probes get gunked up, they literally do not register the water flowing down. Now, I could be wrong there, but I've just cleaned the probes, reset that, and when I pull the probes out of the water, it triggers a clean again. It's quite annoying, so that's something that really I need an alarm on this phone once a month to prompt me to do it. So anyway, Total Pond Detox is in. By the way, guys, this isn't a sponsored channel. I'm just really excited about this product because it's meant to be really good, and it's actually really affordable just to do once a week. And with heavy feeding, or if you've got problems with water quality and stuff, really is a good idea. And if you've got any problems with your water quality and you want to test them, go and check out Finch Filtration Systems. Finch Filtration Innovation Systems, I think it is. He's so posh with it. He's got a hell of a word, hell of a name. But he can do all his checks. He's got like a really expensive machine which you put your like little sample in, beep, 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 and literally it's got more computers in it than R2-D2 apparently. Hey! Right, this is the afternoon after the morning the drum wasn't working. Just come into the pump house. Working like a chum. Let's spin you around. So this is at kind of a normal level. It's always like about 9 inches low because I've only got a 4-inch inlet in there, which is one of the modifications I wanted to do, put another one in. But this is working fine now, obviously. It's mad. You see all that biofilm there? Well, if you can look at the actual probes, I've cleaned them. But when that biofilm covers those probes, they don't work. It's like, obviously, when the water drops below those probes, it triggers a clean because the probes are not connected, as in there's no, you know, but I don't know what it is. When that biofilm is all over the probes, I don't think it can, I don't think it understands that there's no water there. It sort of like does it, do you know what I mean? Kind of makes or breaks the, whatever, it doesn't work, so you've got to keep those clean. Everything is working here. I mean, the pond clarity is still questionable, but then it's better. So I can see the fish a little better. But tomorrow I need to put the stainless steel bits on there, so yeah. Cool update. But the amalgam, I was on the phone to Crafty today from Perfect Aquatics, and he's going to sort me out an amalgam bulb at some point soon. I mean, this is drippy a little bit, but I think it's just all condensation. Been like a chocolate brioche. So, apart from trying to find my wetsuit, which I don't think I'm going to use, I'll get some shorts on. I don't wear pants, do I? I've got everything I need to do the pond. I'll show you. Buy these for Wolf, but I have all of them. Such a high carbohydrate little snack. Oh, got that as well. Right, so let me talk you through this. Yasmin's making me a drink. So, okay, brioche there for later. A disciplined soldier rations his food. Right, so what we're going to do is, if you can look over there, I've got my skimmer. There is a tiny gap above the skimmer. This is why I've got this. So I'm going to basically put the skimmer, if you can imagine that that is a skimmer plate there, that'll just go over the top and just block up the gap on the top. It's a very small gap. Like I said, the skimmer slats are this big as well. You can't even put my finger in there, so that should be fine. I've also got these to replace my spin drifters. So when I made the pond and I fiberglassed the pond, I might even try to find a little, yeah, I'm going to try to find a little clip of what I'm on about, where I fiberglassed the pond for these originally. So there's like a little tiny section where these fit into, and they're so heavy. This is like 3 or 4 mil, like thick. They're quite heavy. But as you can see, toes I ain't going to get through there. The only problem I'm going to have is, when my auto feeder goes on here, it it spreads on the pond. And what happens is eventually the Onishi flow, i.e. single direction flow, pushes towards my skimmer. That's exactly why I have that bottom drain working, just to keep all the food in this section here, okay? Now, I'm not going to be able to use this, obviously. I did have this, and what I was going to do is run the pipe up through one of these and put that on the top to have that, but then obviously that's going to make that totally not working. So I have, if you look at my manifold there, one of these pipes actually goes in behind all of the fiberglass and feeds a small aeration bar, which I haven't fitted yet. So what I'm going to do is, there is a, basically, there's one of those, one side, coming out of the fiberglass, okay? Actually, let's turn it on. So you'll see the bubbles, they're quite vigorous bubbles going up there, but I need to put something a little better there. So that's the bottom drain that's on right now. That's going to be another bottom drain. So this might take, let's turn that bottom drain off. So we should, obviously this is going to be flushing, this will be back flooded now with water, so it'll take a while. No, I got a funny feeling I've just put the other bottom drain on. So if I turn this on, yes, there we are. See that there, guys? So even that turned down really slow actually probably would stop all the food going in. Can you see it? But I'm actually going to, that's cool, isn't it? And then this is the one that is for this closer bottom drain. Actually, I am going to flush that out a little bit. And we've also got the air bar. Which one is the air bar? I can't even remember. One of these, I think. But it just pushes the air bar across. Let me see. Use a mouthful of brioche, but this is my air bar just by here. So if I crack these all the tiny little bit, there we are. How's your sciatica, yes? And she's got the flu and she's got tonsillitis, but she still looks $1 million.
Oh.
So bad, but I'm going to leave it on. Just banter. She knows I think that she's the best looking woman on this street. So, tea. Always reminds me of picking spuds when I was a kid. I had an hard childhood. Right, so yeah, air bar works absolutely brilliant, but I never actually use it. So in creative, that ironically, if you go back on the videos from about 2 years ago or 3 years ago, that was the vein of my life. That is all countersunk in to the fiberglass. Now, I don't suggest anyone does that because it was a right ball ache, but I really did have a good fun job doing it and enjoy doing it. So what we're going to do now is probably get in the pond. So I've got a weight belt, and I'm just going to pop myself in there, and I'm going to leave the bubbles on a little bit over there so I can, so like I said, I've got this here where I could probably cut it a little tiny bit and have it hanging out. Now I've got that as well, so I did have a bit of aeration bar in there, but I came back one day and it was actually stuck under the skimmer. Stuck down the bottom drain, which I'm pretty sure is in here somewhere, but I'm not going to use that because I am very pushed for time and I really haven't got time to do that. So yeah, let's get me shorts on then, is it? And my weight belt, and see if I can make a really cool entrance into my pond. Ooh. It will probably numb your back, yeah. I'm not saying it's not particularly the hottest environment to be in. Right, remember this is my weight belt I need to put on, yeah? It means it's going to weight me to the floor.
You're not going to drown, you're going to be able to swim against it, aren't you? After the weight out.
You ready?
Wait, you're going to be able to swim against it, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're going to drown.
So, have you ever seen the Olympics?
Yeah.
Very well.
Please don't hurt this down. Please don't hurt this down. Yeah.
Ooh. You're quite impressed?
Yeah. Oh, it's really cool.
Woo! It's a bit cold. Right, well, first things first. Shit, it is cold. Can you have a little play with mine and film me over here?
Yeah.
Oh, 'cause
No, we got filmed for his channel.
then he got the scissors. So what I'm doing here is putting this as a little gap here. So I'm making sure that the little fishes don't go down basically the top.
Okay.
Job number 1 complete. So that means now they can't get in that top gap. But what I've got down here is a nipple.
Right, I'm going to set.
The weight. Watch out, it's heavy. 2 hands.
What size do you want? Sorry, you've got one type of weight belt.
Huh?
You dropped everything on you.
Yeah. Ah!
What?
Stuck myself. Come out the cubes. I mean, I could just keep that.
Lee.
What?
Lee.
What?
What are you doing?
You coming in?
No.
Come on in.
Did you just do that all the time?
You wanna come in?
You've done that all the time.
Come on in.
Wow.
Take your shoes off. Come here. Come on, you're a big boy. Yeah, of course I'm going to hold you. Come here. Yes, mummy. You're crazy. That's mad. You're so cool.
Right.
Is it cold? Should we get out?
Wait, let me get a towel.
Right, Mummy's going to get you a towel. Right, hold on to the side. Hey! Oh my god, you're a big boy now.
Stay there, wait, you two, stay there.
Stay there, we can have a nice picture. Stay there.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right, sit on there then. That's it. Jump off.
Jump down. Come in now.
Watch it, there's glass on the floor.
Oh my god, there's a couple.
I can't believe we just
Oh
got
my
in
god,
there.
oh my god, oh my god.
Watch your back there.
Yeah.
I can't believe Wolf just got in.
Let me get him dry.
One spin drifted out. Woo! one, guys. Then Wolf, how was that water? Was it cold?
It wasn't a little bit.
Only a little bit cold, was it? Good boy, yeah. Good boy for helping. So there we are. Yeah?
You want to watch it?
We'll have a watch in a minute when we go inside, yeah? So there we are then, guys. I think I got fish eye, pink eye maybe, I don't know. But anyway, God, look at the colour of my eyes now. Jesus, I'm turning into a bobble eye. Right, there we are then, guys. So, success. Bottom drains are off. The new ones are on. I've got this working. I've got that bubbling away, but I'll probably end up turning it down a little bit. Go in and have a shower. But everything seems to be working fine. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually calibrate that pH Guardian now. Yeah, everything working fine. I'm going to turn off my air curtain. I'm not particularly keen on that. And then what I might do is, so that's open, that's closed. I might, oh, watch this now. So these should just, yeah, so there's the bottom drains working now. Look. Turn that one off. Is it that one? No, that's that. I can't remember what's what, guys. I'll have to work this out. So that's that one. So that one should be this one, but this one's back filled with water, I know it is. So it'll take a little while to push it out, which is probably a good idea. There we are. That's just pushed all that water out. Okay guys, what I've just done now is turn this air pump off, and I've changed, so this is for the air system, but this one now is for the drain, because I only need a tiny little bit of air going through there. And I mean, so this works the moving bed basically. So by turning this up a little bit, I'm just going to get, all I want literally is a tiny bubble that side, just to cause that ripple, and just to stop the food from going anywhere near the mouth of that skimmer. I don't want too much air going through there, because that might go into the flow friend that I've got working here, and that will cause oscillation of this tool. But anyway, you can see that there now, just a tiny little bubble, and also I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Can't really see the bottom drains at the moment because the water is absolutely bogging, which is disgusting. Oh yeah, you can just about see the bottom drains there. No. Actually, this mind your own business is literally, you can see when the mind your own business starts to sort of like look for the sunlight and push up. Can you see it all standing up? That's pretty much a good sign to make sure that, well, to know that's rooting basically, so I'm shut. But I tell you what I do need to do. I've got that sign there, haven't I? And I really, really, really want to put the Koi Soldier, the Koi Armory one, the other side. But I'll be honest with you, I'm a bit cold today. I wonder why. But yeah, I need to drill a couple of holes in this, and the Koi Armory one will look a bit side. But maybe that's for another day. I think I might well just calibrate that, because that has not been calibrated for absolutely months. This is giving it a good clean now, because obviously I've just stirred all of the stuff in there. Yeah, it's working great. Lovely. You got a cup of tea, pal? You still trying to warm up from that pond? Right, another thing I forgot to say, guys. It's a little bolt on. If you can remember the Sankey that I had from Takana that won loads of awards in the last couple of years, the male Sankey, that's gone to Rick at New Forest Koi, and that is excitingly going to be used as a parent koi this year. And basically, it's a fry, grow and show, I believe. So it's all hosted by New Forest Koi and Vince at Twisted Koi. So if you go over to Vince's channel, all the information's on there and all that kind of stuff. But I think it's £100 for 100 fry, and it's like a grow and show. So 6 months. It goes on. I don't know much about it, but I've done the artwork, which is on the thumbnail, okay? So I'm quite excited about that. So go and check out Vince's channel and Rick at New Forest Koi. I'm hoping to get down there for the spawning, which is going to be like April, May time. So we shall see. I'm going to enter. It's only right that I enter. And my 100 fry are going to go in my fish tank in the kitchen for a little bit. And then I will be growing them on. Looking forward to seeing how that's going to go through the culling process and all that kind of stuff. But if I'm left with 1 to 5 good fish out of that 100, buzzing.